Hello everyone, you're welcome back to the channel. Today I will be talking about the do's and don'ts of personal finance. This video is actually will have a continuation which will lead us into the things we should not do whenever we get paid. But first, let's just go straight to the do's and don'ts of personal finances. Mind you, I'm not a financial expert, neither am I a financial advisor. I am just a random guy on YouTube. And also it happens that I'm Igbo, and we have this in our DNA to know much about money. So I will go ahead with the video. Now, number one of the do's and don'ts of personal finances is this: do not put too much pressure on yourself. Learn to enjoy your life today and not in your retirement, but you have to enjoy your life wisely. Now, what do I mean by this? Like people say, like the personal finance for dummy is, this is all about making the right investments, and saving money. But you should also learn to enjoy your life today, wisely, not spending too much money and spending all of it today. Like people say, we only live once. Yes, I know we all got one life to live, but then you have to be careful with it. You understand? You have to be extremely cautious and careful with it. It's important. Now, number two, what I will be talking about here is don't spend more than you make. A lot of people do that. They spend more than they make. Don't be a slave to the credit cards and drain your savings account like it is nothing. A lot of people do this a lot of time. Now, I want you to bear something in mind. That you can buy it, you can purchase it, does not mean that you can afford it. Because in the Western world, like especially the United States, you have a credit system whereby if you have good credit score, you can buy whatever you want to buy, so long as you have the means to meet up with your monthly obligation in terms of the minimum payment required to finance that item you purchased. Now, people go ahead buying things that they cannot afford. I wouldn't say I haven't fallen for that trap before. I've made that mistake, and I decide now I am deciding. I'm not just decided, I already decided to withdraw and sit down, relax, become, reflect, and look at the pain it brought me and add it with reflection and strategies, and now it is yielding progress. You understand? So I am not trying to exempt myself from it. I've made similar mistakes, but pretty much I've learned that I've not to make those mistakes again. So now don't spend more than you make. It's time for you to start taking control of your finances. You don't have to. This includes both your credit card debts. You might have been spending more than you make. Now you are in a station where you can't pay off your debt. You have to look for ways to make sure you take care of that. But don't worry, it's not too late to take control of your finances. There are some steps that you can, put together to help you get yourself out of that situation. By some persons use some debt management softwares, while some get loan from family and friends to pay off all those high interest rate debts or credit cards, and while some file bankruptcy. Well, I wouldn't advise you to file for bankruptcy if you haven't explored the options. But if you feel that's the best thing for you, just know that it has consequences as well. Now, let's go over to the third one. Avoid buying finances online. Buying things online that are not needed. It may be cheap, but you will regret when you're done. Know what the product you buy, how long, it will take for you to get rid of those products. Like people say, like it's a common misconception that buying things online is always cheaper than buying things in stores. I don't subscribe to that. You understand? Although it comes with its own convenience, but I don't subscribe to that. It comes with its own convenience. I get that. However, and this is not the case. When you buy something online, there is no one to help you if you have any problem or questions about the product. Though you can return it, depending on the country you're in. You can return it. Like in America, you can return and have a request for a refund. But if you're in Nigeria, nobody's going to refund you for anything if you've opened it. Nobody's going to refund you for anything. No refund. So it all depends. So stop buying things you're not sure of online. Just make sure you go to the store. But there are some things you can buy online, don't get me wrong. But there are certain things you might regret not going to the store to go purchase. Especially if those things are things you cannot return. Now, number 4 is it's about staying away from impulse buying. Many times these purchases can make you lose sight of your life goals and instead your focus. Impulse buying are common occurrences in many people's life. This can be like buying clothes, foods, and random things that you don't need. There are people who have this impulse. They have this urge of always shopping on Amazon, on different online outlets. Yes, those are. I don't mean that when you buy things that you need, but I mean when you're buying things that you do not need. I call those things impulse buying. It's one of it's something that people can often have feeling regretful for and guilt for buying those things. But the key to avoiding impulse buying or purchase is to think about what you want out of life, and what your goals are before making any purchase. Like me, I don't buy things unnecessarily. Now I don't buy things unnecessarily. I look for things. I ask myself, do I really need this? Is there any alternative to it? And you have to ask yourself all these questions. If the purchase will help you achieve these goals or it will distract you from them, you make your decision. Whatever decision you make sure it is based on your financial condition or situation. So I don't subscribe to impulse buying. I don't support people to do that. Make sure you buy things you need. Don't just buy things because you want to buy them. You want to feel good in them. You want people to see you as to being part of being a member of the privilege for you in the society. Just buy things that you need. It's important that we all do that. So for now, I'll have to draw the curtain here on this particular video, and I will come up with another video where I'll be talking about the things you should not do whenever you get paid. So for now, thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Please don't forget to stay safe. Thank you.